Trump is back, and so are the import tariffs that will hit hard the automotive market, and buyers the hardest. With all imports from Mexico and Canada now facing a 25% hike, truck prices are going to rise, making it more crucial than ever to know which models are truly homegrown. Here's a look at the 5 least and 5 most American-made pickup trucks of 2025, and how these new tariffs will impact their prices. First, let's check the trucks that rely most on imports. The least American-made models will see the largest price increase. Number 5. Ram HD. The Ram heavy-duty production stretches beyond American borders, making them vulnerable to the latest import tariffs. These trucks have been assembled in Mexico for quite some time. Luckily, under the hood, the Ram HD still packs American-built muscle. The 6.7-liter Cummins turbo diesel is produced in Columbus, Indiana, and the new transmission comes from Graycourt, South Carolina. With the new 25% import tariffs in effect, Ram HD models built south of the border are set for significant cost hikes. The Ford F-250 and Silverado 2500 already undercut the Ram 2500 in price. All Series 3 trucks currently fall within a narrow range of $46,000 to $46,600 starting price, meaning differences weren't a deal breaker before. However, with the new tariffs driving up costs, Ram HD's tag could become a much bigger concern. Number 4. Ford F-150. The Ford F-Series has been America's best-selling lineup for decades, with a half-ton truck leading the charge. Built tough and assembled entirely in the United States, it might seem like the F-150 would be immune to the impact of new import tariffs. However, a closer look at its supply chain tells us that many smaller parts come from international suppliers, especially for the hybrid model. Many components will now be subject to the 25% tariff, driving up the overall price. The good thing is that the truck's main components, engines and transmissions, are built in the U.S. The big question is how the new taxes will impact the market. Ford has long aimed to push F-150 sales past the 1 million unit mark annually. With rising costs, it will be harder to complete such an achievement. Nevertheless, the F-150 remains the top dog in the segment for now. Number 3. Nissan Frontier. The Japanese automaker recently refreshed its midsize pickup, and now they are enjoying a surge in sales. However, a new challenge looms on the horizon as rising tariffs threaten to disrupt its momentum. While Nissan does assemble the Frontier in Canton, Mississippi, a large portion of its components come from abroad. The truck is sharing the platform and some parts with Navara, one of the most popular pickups worldwide, and the company was using that to import some of the components for the American rig. Plus, key elements, including drivetrain and electronic systems, are manufactured overseas before being shipped to the U.S. for final assembly. This global sourcing strategy has helped Nissan keep costs down in the past, but with the new 25% import tariffs in place, that advantage could quickly disappear. The Frontier has long been a budget-friendly option in the midsize truck market, but its recent refresh has already bumped up the price, putting it above competitors like the Toyota Tacoma and Chevy Colorado. We could swallow that pill because of the fresh design and performance upgrades. Now, if production costs push the cost even higher, value appeal will erode, and the Frontier risks losing its current momentum in the market. Number 2. Toyota Tacoma. The truck has been the best choice in the midsize segment thanks to the reliability, off-road capability, overall performance, stylish design, and modern interior. However, the latest model is already facing challenges, with sales declining by 25% last year, clearly indicating some missteps in the company's strategy. And now, more problems are on the horizon regarding Tacoma's American-made credentials. The latest version of the midsize pickup is assembled entirely in Mexico. The production is taking place at Baja California and Guanajuato plants. A 2.4 Turbo 4 engine is built in the U.S. at Toyota's Huntsville, Alabama facility. But this isn't enough to offset the fact that all Tacomas are ultimately assembled south of the border. The silver lining is that the entry-level workhorse configuration of the Tacoma starts at $31,590, which is a lower tag than most of its rivals. However, prices escalate quickly as you begin adding upgrades. Number 1. Chevy Silverado 1500. It may come as a surprise, but the Chevrolet Silverado 1500 ranks as the least American-made pickup truck on the market. Despite being a staple of the U.S. truck scene and wearing the bow tie badge with pride, a significant portion of its production happens south of the border. While some models are built in General Motors' Fort Wayne, Indiana plant, others roll off the assembly line in Silao, Mexico. When you break down the numbers, we can see only 37% of its parts come from the United States. The good thing for the future price is that this includes key components like the 5.3-liter V8 engine and automatic transmission. However, another 37% of its parts originate from Mexico, with the remaining 26% coming from undisclosed sources, likely China. What does this mean for buyers? Silverado models assembled in Mexico will likely see significant price hikes, making them less competitive in an already heated truck market, giving rivals with higher domestic content an edge when it comes to purchasing and maintenance costs. Silverado wraps up our list of the least American-made trucks. And now, let's shift our focus to the most US-built models, which are likely to be less impacted by the new tariffs. Number 5. Hyundai Santa Cruz. Compact trucks are getting recognition thanks to the perfect blend of truck versatility and SUV comfort and features. What sets Santa Cruz apart from many competitors in the small and mid-sized pickup class is its strong American manufacturing roots. The vehicle has been assembled in Montgomery, Alabama, and benefits from Hyundai's significant investment in U.S. production facilities. It was a daring and costly decision made a couple of years ago, and its true impact will now be felt as import tariffs rise. While most manufacturers will have to adjust prices or move production to the U.S., Hyundai can further develop its project. Luckily, because the starting price of the Santa Cruz wasn't a bargain at $28,650. Number 4. Chevy Colorado. Unlike the Silverado, General Motors relies less on imported parts for its midsize truck. The Colorado is one of the most US-built pickups. It's been assembled in Wentzville, Missouri, with a significant percentage of its components sourced from local suppliers. This strong domestic presence supports American jobs and also resonates with consumers who prioritize purchasing vehicles with American-made roots. As the automotive landscape changes with the rise of import tariffs, Chevrolet Colorado's homegrown base may help it avoid significant price increases. Currently, the truck is one of the most affordable options in the market, with an MSRP starting at $31,900. As its main rivals are being forced to drive up their prices, the Colorado has the potential to become the most favorite midsize pickup this year. Number 3. Toyota Tundra. Unlike its smaller counterpart, the Tacoma, the Tundra's production in the U.S. means that a substantial portion of its components are sourced domestically. This American base has been enhancing the truck's appeal in the past, and especially now, with tariffs threatening to drive up the prices. The Japanese company has been investing in production facilities recently, and they built a half-ton truck in San Antonio, Texas. The starting price of over $40,000 has already shaken the Tundra's reputation. However, the most significant challenges arose from the massive recalls last year. Now that those issues have been fixed, and with its US-built credentials ensuring stable pricing, consumer confidence in its full-size truck should be restored. Number 2. Jeep Gladiator. Like all Jeeps, the Gladiator represents a proud tradition of American craftsmanship. It captured the attention of buyers who value domestic manufacturing, but its focus as a recreational vehicle, rather than a traditional workhorse, has left many truckers unimpressed. As a result, the Gladiator has faced challenges in the competitive midsize pickup market. Off-road capabilities and unique design can't be matched, but what buyers really want is a versatile workhorse for everyday tasks and commutes. Additionally, the Gladiator's high entry starting at over $40,000 has impacted its overall image and sales. The truck does offer a wide range of features and capabilities that justify the cost, but it flies way above other midsize models. Now we know why it was so high. Jeep wasn't avoiding higher taxes by delivering components from abroad. Now, the price stays put while other midsize trucks are about to become more expensive. Still, Gladiator's recreational focus will continue to hinder its appeal among truck enthusiasts who prioritize functionality and utility. Number 1. Honda Ridgeline. Don't be surprised with the most American-made truck on the market. Honda is dedicated to producing vehicles specifically for the United States. In addition to being the most US-made truck, the Ridgeline ranks as a 6th vehicle overall. 2 more Hondas are positioned above, an Odyssey minivan and a Passport SUV. The truck is being assembled in Lincoln, Alabama, with most parts coming from local manufacturers, including a reliable V6 engine. Unlike most of its competitors, Honda does not build trucks for other markets. focusing solely on delivering a rig that meets the needs and preferences of American consumers. This strategy reinforces the company's roots and enhances Ridgeline's appeal among buyers who prioritize domestic production. However, this commitment has resulted in a higher starting price. Yes, the truck is undeniably packed with features and innovative design elements, but $40,000 is too much for a base midsize pickup. But this American-made commitment also means that Ridgeline's pricing will remain stable despite the rising import tariffs.